Greeting, my colony member. You've entered the burning frontier, Arthronia's harshest biome yet. A place so unforgiving, even our kind barely clings to survival. But something does thrive here. It towers over our scouts and devours what little life remains. A Thorn-Eater built for this furnace of a world. But what if this desert holds more than just one threat?
After countless cycles, our colony has thrived within the southern forests of the desolation. Long ago, our ancestors set foot on this continent, and through adaptation, we made it our own. Now, the Queen commands expansion toward the harsh and distant southern desert. The journey is grueling. The sun above is merciless, scorching our exoskeletons. Our mandibles ache with hunger, our spiracles dry from thirst. And yet, despite all our efforts, there is nothing, no shade, no prey, no sign of life. But then, a signal from the vanguard, there, among the dunes, plants. Could this be nourishment? We rush forward, but hope quickly turns to pain. These plants are armored with cruel spines. Their flesh is unreachable. Instead of feeding, we bleed. Suddenly the sands shift. A creature appears. Unlike any we've encountered in the forest, it leaps from the rocks and begins devouring the thorn-covered plant with ease, as if immune to the desert's cruelty. This is no ordinary insect. It is adapted, evolved, to claim this harsh domain. It notices us. For a moment, our antennae lock in silent recognition, and then it vanishes, bounding away into the dunes. We will not let it escape. Follow it. Perhaps this desert still holds secrets, waiting to be uncovered by the colony. Despite our thirst and hunger, we press on, still searching for food and water in this desolate land. But along the endless path, there is only one plant we've encountered again and again. Eventually, our foraging unit established an outpost near this strange shrub, a temporary haven, offering us a sliver of shade from the unforgiving sun until the time comes to continue our march once the heat has softened. Let us give this plant a name, Rubicerva xerocresta, or the spine-hatch shrub. Ruby from Latin meaning thorny shrub. Cerva, a Latin form for deer, or branched, evoking its twisted, antler-like spines. Xerocresta, from the Greek xero for dry, and cresta for crest, or ridge. Height, 1.2 to 2.5 meters. Spread, up to 3 meters. Its tangled, interlocking branches end in curved, dagger-like spines. Older limbs harden into near-wooden structures, forming a natural fortress. Tiny green scale-like structures on the young branches absorb sunlight, allowing it to photosynthesize while conserving water. Its deep, fibrous taproot swells during rare desert rains, storing life-giving moisture underground. Dormant growth buds dot its lower trunk, waiting for rain. When it arrives, they awaken and erupt into fresh branches within days. Specialized secondary growth forms plate-like spines along the older limbs, a defense system. Reinforced with silica crystals, these shimmering glass-like spines slice with ease. Within less than 3 days of absorbing water, the plant can sprout new stems, grow defensive spines, or even regenerate full limbs. It is often the first life form to regrow after an environmental disturbance, and when wounded, it retaliates. The trauma triggers extra spine growth at the injury site, a violent form of healing. In the dry season, its seed pods explode without warning, hurling sticky seeds that cling to passing arthropods. It grows in tight, competitive clusters, choking out rivals and forming shady, moisture-trapping microhabitats to accelerate colony spread. Now, the sun begins to fall, the heat fades. It's time to move. As night descends, we move swiftly, before the cruel sun returns to scorch the earth once more. And then, we find them, a gathering of the spine-eaters, clustered around a patch of shrubs, feasting in the dim light. Let us name this creature Tyrhopalicris noctidecertus, or the desert locust, Tyrhopalicris, the grasshopper shielded by a tyrant, from Greek tyrannos, tyrant, hopalon, shield, and acris, grasshopper. Noctidecertus, night desert, from Latin noctis, night, and desertus, desert. Length 1.4 to 1.6 meters, weight 55 to 70 kilograms. Its thick sand-colored exoskeleton, streaked with rust-orange patterns, is layered for abrasion resistance and water retention. Powerful spring-loaded femurs allow for explosive vertical leaps, used for escape and ambush foraging alike. Short wings, flightless, yet still functional. They help regulate body temperature and produce ultrasonic clicking for communication with kin. Its jagged mandibles are strong enough to pierce the armored branches of Rubicerva xerocresta, the very thorn shrubs we recently encountered. Long, segmented antennae sweep the air, detecting chemical cues and heat gradients in this dim, harsh environment. Beneath the shell, tracheal sacs help preserve moisture and control oxygen flow, even under the extremes of desert life. Thick thoracic spines and defensive ridges along the chest make it difficult for ambush predators or our soldiers to gain a hold. These desert dwellers emerge only when the air cools, feeding almost exclusively on Rubicerva xerocresta and other tough shrubs. They are mega-herbivorous keystones, maintaining ecological balance by pruning back thorny desert flora. During the day, they dig shallow scrapes into the sand, hiding beneath rocky outcrops to rest and escape the sun's fury. But in prolonged droughts, small swarms form, roaming together to devour every rare patch of greenery they can find. We launched a guerrilla assault, swift and precise. But the desert locust was prepared. It unleashed a deep, resonating vibration, stridulating its wings at low frequency to signal its kin. Then, with a sudden flash of red and black warning patterns beneath its wings, it startled our formation. Still, we did not falter. We lunged, seizing the opportunity, but the strike was ineffective. Its armor was far thicker than we anticipated. Its thorn-studded thorax wounded several of our troops as we tried to bring it down, and with its spring-loaded legs it vanished, leaping far beyond our reach. This hunt ends in failure. Perhaps this desert is not meant for us. We are forest-born. It is time to return, back to the jungles we call home. Once again, our forces march into the southern desert, determined to claim what once repelled us. But this time, we are prepared. We bring greater numbers, a full hunting force, and a refined strategy. Our expedition begins just before sunset, evading the brutal desert sun, and instead focusing our hunt on the desert locust, which emerges only under the cool veil of night. And then, we spot them, a herd of locusts distracted, engrossed in devouring a patch of Rubicerva xerocresta. We strike. Our assault is swift, launched before they can react. This time, we lock onto one of them. Powerful mandibles clamp down on its legs, pinning it to the ground. Meanwhile, venom sink into its joints, delivered by the precision of our flankers. The toxin spreads, its limbs falter. Victory, at last. We have subdued the desert's thorn feeder. We now understand the rhythm of this land. Hunt at dusk, strike under shadow, and let the desert's own stillness become our advantage. We have learned to conquer without burning, to strike without falling. With this success, our foothold in the desert begins. But dominance births new trials. From the ranks of our desert colonies, a new force evolves. one that may soon challenge even our greatest might.